You walk in the door after a long day. Your cat lifts their head from the windowsill. They see you, and the very first thing they do, before they've even taken a single step toward you, is stretch. Front legs sliding forward long, chest sinking down toward the floor, back arching, then a slow rise up onto the toes, and a full shiver right through the tail. You smile and think, somebody just woke up from a nap. But what if I told you that stretch, the second they lay eyes on you, is almost never about their muscles at all? That it is one of the most personal, most flattering things a cat will ever say to a human being, and that 99 out of 100 cat owners walk right past it without ever once knowing what they were just handed? Let me guess what you're thinking. It's just a stretch. Dr. May cats stretch 100 times a day, and sometimes, yes, that's all it is. But as a veterinarian, I'm going to teach you to read the difference between a plain wake-up stretch and this one, the greeting stretch, because once you can see it, you will never miss it again, and I promise you will feel it right in your chest. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. May Chen, your neighborhood vet. And if you have spent years being told cats are cold, aloof, standoffish little strangers who tolerate you for the food, drop the guilt at the door and drop that whole story with it. Nobody handed us a translation book for the cat, and cats are quieter, subtler, and far more misread than dogs ever were. That's exactly what today is for. Grab a notebook, hit subscribe to join our pet parent community, and let's learn to read the small, secret language of your cat. But first, the one thing almost every cat owner gets wrong about why they do this. Quick note before we start. I'm a veterinarian sharing general information to help you understand your cat, but I'm not your cat's vet, and this is not a diagnosis. Every animal is different, and cats in particular are masters at hiding when something is wrong. So, near the end, I'm going to show you the one change in this behavior that is worth a call to your vet. Stay with me for that part, because with cats, it genuinely matters. Okay, with that said, here is what almost every cat owner gets wrong. We assume a stretch is mechanical. The cat was curled up asleep. Now they're getting up, so of course they stretch, the same way we do when we roll out of bed. And cats absolutely do that ordinary stretch all day long on every windowsill and radiator in the house. But with cats, the timing is the entire secret. When the stretch happens, the very instant they see you, when it's aimed loosely in your direction, when it comes with slow, half-closed eyes and an unhurried, relaxed body, that is not a body simply waking up, that is a hello. And it opens the door to a whole ritual, because greeting is one of the things cats care about most. So today is really about learning to read your cat's complete hello. That stretch is just the first word of a sentence, and the rest of the sentence is one of the sweetest things in the animal world once you can hear it. Let me walk you through what the stretch means, and then the signals that come with it, in the order a happy cat usually gives them. So, sign number 1, the greeting stretch itself, and what it is truly saying. Here is the deep truth about cats that changes everything. A cat only ever stretches long and loose and slow when it feels completely safe. Think about what a stretch actually is: legs extended, belly exposed, body drawn out long and unguarded, unable to spring away for a full second. A frightened cat does the exact opposite. A scared cat shrinks. It crouches, tucks its legs under, pulls its tail in tight, makes itself small and low and ready to bolt or defend. So a cat that stretches out to full length, right in front of you, the moment you appear, is telling you something they cannot fake and would never do for a threat. They're saying, I feel completely secure with you here. There is no more honest statement a cat can make with its body. And here's the part that should make you smile. Cats often reserve that full, trusting, in-your-presence stretch for their favorite person in the household. So if your cat does this for you and freezes up for the stranger at the door, take the compliment. You are their safe place. For a species that survives by never letting its guard down, that is not a small thing, that is close to the biggest thing they've got. Now, let me give you the signal that if you learn only one thing from this entire video, I want it to be this one, because it's the strongest, clearest, most underknown I love you a cat owns, and hardly anybody knows to look for it. Sign number 2, the tail held straight up. Watch your cat's tail the instant they come to greet you. If it rises straight up into the air, vertical, often with a soft little hook or question mark curl at the very tip, you are looking at the single most reliable sign of a happy, confident, friendly cat there is. This one isn't guesswork or interpretation, it's some of the most well-established cat body language we have. And here's where it comes from and why it melts me every time. Kittens raise their tails straight up to greet their mother. It is one of the very first social signals a kitten ever learns: tail up. Coming to you, all is well, I trust you. When your grown cat lifts that tail straight up as they walk towards you, they are using that same kittenhood greeting on you on purpose. They are saying, I'm so glad you're here and I trust you like family. A tail held low, tucked, or puffed up like a bottle brush means something completely different: uncertainty, fear, or upset. But that confident vertical tail, walking your way, that's your cat's true hello. Learn to spot the tail up the second you walk in, and you'll catch your cat loving you dozens of times a day that you were missing before. Now take a breath, because this next one is the famous one, and it's the one people are the most touched to learn. Sign number 3, the slow blink. If your cat looks at you across the room and then slowly, softly closes their eyes and opens them again, a lazy, deliberate, half-second blink, you have just been given what a lot of cat people lovingly call a cat kiss. In cat language, holding a steady stare is a challenge, a hard thing, a confrontation. So to deliberately soften the eyes and close them in your presence is to say, out loud in their language, I am completely relaxed with you. I don't need to watch you. I trust you entirely. And here is the beautiful part: you can answer it. The next time your cat gives you that slow blink, look at them gently and slow blink right back, soft and unhurried. You are telling them, in their own language, I trust you too. I have watched shy cats and their people build an entire friendship out of nothing but that one exchange, blinked back and forth across a room. It costs nothing, and it says everything. Sign number 4, the head bonk and the cheek rub. This is the one I want you to feel the full weight of, because it is, quietly, the highest compliment a cat gives. When your cat presses their forehead into your hand, bumps their head against your chin or your leg, or rubs the side of their face and the corner of their mouth along you, they are not just being affectionate, though they are. They are scent marking you. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, their forehead, and around their mouth, and when they rub those spots on you, they are depositing their own scent and mingling it with yours. In cat terms, that means they are marking you as safe, as familiar, as theirs, as part of their colony, their little family group. They are literally writing you into the safe circle of their world. There is no bigger statement of belonging a cat can make. So the next time your cat head bonks you and then rubs their cheek down your arm, understand what just happened. You didn't just get a nuzzle, you got claimed as family. Take it, because it doesn't get warmer than that. Sign number 5, the elevator butt. And yes, I'm a veterinarian and I'm going to say elevator butt because it's exactly right and it makes people laugh. When you scratch your cat near the base of the tail, right at that spot just above where the tail meets the back, and their rear end pops straight up into the air to meet your hand, that is a good sign. It means you found the spot, they're enjoying it, and they trust you enough to say more. Please, right there. Cats have a cluster of scent glands and a lot of nerve endings back there, and that little rise up into your hand is an unself-conscious, happy yes. It's the cat version of leaning into a good scratch. Simple, honest, and lovely. Enjoy it for exactly what it is. Now, take a breath, because sign number 6 comes with the single most important warning in this whole video, and it's the one that will save you a scratch and save your cat some frustration. Sign number 6, the belly roll. Your cat sees you, walks over, and flops onto their side or rolls all the way over, belly to the sky, legs loose in the air. Now here is where I have to be honest with you, and where 99% of people get it wrong because it looks exactly like what a dog means by it, and it does not mean the same thing. When a cat rolls over and shows you their belly, that is a trust display. The belly is the most vulnerable part of any animal, all the vital organs, no protection. For a cat to expose it in front of you means they feel deeply safe with you. But, and please hear this, it is almost never an invitation to rub the belly. This is the big honesty beat of the whole video, so let me say it plainly. Most cats who show you their belly do not want their belly touched. Reach in for that soft, fluffy tummy, and a lot of cats will grab your hand with all four paws and give you a warning nip. And then people say, "See, cats are so unpredictable. 1 second friendly and the next they bite." But it wasn't unpredictable at all. You misread the sentence. The belly roll means I trust you this much. It does not mean rub here. So take the compliment for what it is, and if you want to show affection back, scratch them somewhere they actually love it. The cheeks, the chin, the base of the ears. Let the belly stay the compliment it was meant to be. I want to give you one honest self-correction here, because I used to get this wrong myself, early on. For years, I treated the belly roll like a dog would mean it belly up, so rub the belly, obviously. And I got the paws in the teeth more times than I'd like to admit, and I quietly blamed the cats for it. Then it finally clicked that I was the one reading the language wrong, not the cat. The cat was being perfectly clear the whole time. I just wasn't listening in their language. The day I stopped rubbing exposed bellies and started scratching chins instead, cats I'd known for years suddenly seemed to like me a great deal more. They hadn't changed at all. I had. If I could hand you one habit from this entire video, along with watching that tail, it would be that one: read the cat in the cat's language, never in the dog's. Let me tell you where I first learned to slow down and actually read cats, because it wasn't in any classroom. When I was young, my grandmother had a whole loose colony of cats that lived around the back door of her house, half wild, self-appointed, coming and going as they pleased. And there was a woman she was close to. I only ever knew her as Aunt Song, who seemed to understand those cats the way most people understand their own children. She could sit perfectly still on the back step, not reaching, not fussing, and one by one the shyest cats in the yard would come and lift their tails and wind their scent along her ankles. She never grabbed at them. She never stared them down. She taught me, without ever calling it a lesson, that with a cat you wait, you soften your eyes, you let them come and mark you first, and that the greatest sign of all, she'd say, was the day one of the truly frightened ones finally walked up loose and long and stretched itself out beside you, because that was the day it had decided you were home. She treated every skittish cat-like family until it believed her. I have never in my life met anyone who could read an animal the way Aunt Song read those cats. And half of what I know about slowing down and listening, I learned on my grandmother's back step. Now, the part I promised, and the reason I asked you to stay to the end, because here is where it is genuinely not what you think, and where, with cats especially, I need you to be careful. Cats are extraordinary at one particular thing: hiding illness and hiding pain. It's in their wiring. In the wild, a small predator who looks sick or weak becomes prey, so cats evolve to mask discomfort right up until they can't anymore. That is exactly why a change in these greeting behaviors matters so much more in a cat than in a dog. So here is the honesty beat that could matter most of all. If your cat greets you the way we've talked about, the stretch, the tail up, the slow blink, the head bonk, celebrate it, every single time, it is love and it is health all at once. But if a cat who always used to greet you suddenly stops coming to the door, stops raising that tail, stops the slow blinks, starts hiding away in closets and under beds, stops grooming so their coat looks unkempt or greasy, or changes their body language in a lasting way, that is not your cat being moody, and it is not personal. In a cat, a quiet withdrawal from these little social rituals can be one of the earliest signs that something is wrong, that they are in pain or unwell, and doing what cats do, which is hide it. So learn your own cat's normal hello closely, the way you're learning it today, because you becoming fluent in their happy language is exactly what lets you notice, fast, the day that language goes quiet. And when it does, that's a call to your vet, sooner rather than later, because with cats, early is everything. And one more bit of honesty, because I never want to send you off anxiously watching your own cat for signs of doom. The vast majority of the time, that stretch when you walk in, that tail going up, That slow blink from across the room, it is exactly the happy, healthy, loving thing it looks like. I am not trying to turn a beautiful moment into a worry. I'm handing you the one exception to watch for so that you can enjoy the rule with a clear and easy heart. Context is everything. A relaxed cat in a relaxed body, stretching out to say hello, is telling you they love you and they feel safe. Trust that completely. Just know your cat's normal well enough that you'd notice the day it changes. One small housekeeping note while we're talking about what's safe, because I get asked this constantly and I'd be a poor vet not to say it. If part of how you make your home cozy for your cat involves scented candles, diffusers, or essential oils, please be careful. Many essential oils and a lot of common houseplants, lilies especially, are genuinely toxic to cats, far more so than to dogs, because a cat's liver processes things very differently. A calm, safe-smelling home is lovely. Just make sure the way you're scenting it isn't quietly harming the very cat you're trying to comfort. When in doubt on any product or plant, that's a quick question for your own vet. Now, back to the good stuff. So let's recap your cat's whole hello so you can read it tonight. The greeting stretch long, slow, aimed at you means I feel completely safe, and it's usually saved for their favorite person, because a scared cat shrinks and only a secure one stretches. The tail straight up, with the little hook tip the strongest sign of all, a happy, trusting, kitten-to-mother hello. The slow blink, the cat kiss, meaning I trust you, and yes, you can blink it right back. The head bonk and the cheek rub, the highest compliment there is, your cat scent marking you as family. The elevator butt when you scratch the tail base, a happy yes, right there. And the belly roll, a deep trust display, but not a request to rub, so admire it and scratch the chin instead. And the one exception to hold on to a cat who suddenly stops greeting you, hides, or stops grooming, maybe hiding illness, and that's a call to your vet. Take a picture of this screen. That is your cat's language, and you just became fluent in it. Next time, I'm going to decode the cat's purr, because there is a real difference between the contented purr and the one a cat uses to soothe itself when it's stressed or hurting, and almost nobody knows how to tell them apart. It's the natural next step after today. Remember, you don't have to be the perfect pet parent. You just have to care enough to learn their language, and the fact that you stayed all the way to the end tells me everything about how much you do. Give your best friend a slow blink for me the next time they stretch you that beautiful hello, because the best medicine was never the most expensive. It's the love you already give them every single day. I'm Dr. Chen. I'll see you next time.